early and it's serving the breakfast bun. It's kind of early for these horrible breakfast buns. It could only be breakfast at FCB.
Now, in the world that we live in, it seems as if there's a lot of information that comes our way, right? There's a lot of information that we don't know whether we should take it in or simply say no to it. So the Breakfast Club have come up with a solution for this matter. Here is In the Know with Nobantu. Hi Nobantu. What do you have for us today?
Well, Tippy, let's start with hashtag Fees Must Fall. Very successful movement.
Yep.
It has even gone global. We've got students in the US planning a march for November 12th.
Yeah.
Mother, why does the US always steal our ideas? First, it was a black president. Then it was twerking.
Okay.
And then it's our yellow bones, Trevor Noah. So who do we have left? Dark Zorros like you.
No, Nobantu.
Okay, although fees have fallen,
Yes.
which is very successful, well done to them, the students are still protesting.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they realize exams start today. And they haven't studied. They've been marching. So what must happen? Their marks must fall.
I don't think...
No. Everything else must fall. Books must fall. This breakfast must fall. Your black uniform must fall. Yeah? Even my fake eyelashes must fall.
No.
Everything must fall.
No, Nobantu.
No. Okay, fine. Talking about things that are falling apart. Let's talk about Oscar Pistorius.
Okay.
Oh, shame. His holiday is about to come over.
Holiday?
Yes, his holiday. Because what happened this week in the Supreme Court is that his lawyer, Barry Lou, says something that is very controversial.
Okay.
What he said, I am going to quote him on this. Quote, "But that I am going to lose is a fact." Unquote. Okay, he didn't say it like that, he had Afrikaans and he was,
I
much stronger
imagine.
than this, okay? But either way, what he means is that Oscar, Shem Baba, holiday's over, pack your bags, Papa vach for you.
No, Nobantu, no.
Okay, fine, let's try
not what you
something
meant.
more positive,
Okay.
Something more.
Please.
I am talking none other than our very own president, Mr. Jacob Zuma,
Okay, watch
who
it.
this week, actually congratulated Casper Nyovest for filling up the dome. Hey, Mama, I made it.
Yeah.
But he couldn't face the students during hashtag Fees Must Fall, yeah?
That's true.
What was he afraid of, yeah? That the students might ask him a mathematical question.
No.
Like, for example, how many people filled up the dome, Mr. President, yeah?
939 million.
Yeah,
3,060,000.
That's how many people filled up the dome.
I know.
No, Bantu. No. I say no to everything you said. Guys, please give it up for Nobantu. That was In the Know. Nobantu. Get out. Just get out of there. No, Nobantu, no. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Masterchef, the host of Girl Eat World, and food extraordinaire, please give it up for Kamini. Wow. Please say hello to the fam. Let's see if we give her a round of applause. So from BCom graduate, as I see here, to a food writer, to a TV host, to a chef, and now an actress. You have all these accolades to your name, but who is Kamini?
I think I'm an amalgamation of all of those things.
Aye.
Because I actually started cooking when I hated studying my Bachelor of Commerce.
Oh, okay.
It made me feel creative. I feel like someone lied to me when they said marketing is super creative.
Okay.
It's spreadsheets mostly.
But watch it, there are marketers in here. But when you say started cooking, as in, did you just walk into the kitchen and start cooking, or did you actually take it up and do culinary studies and so forth?
Masterchef is an amateur cooking competition.
Right.
So if you've had any professional training or if you've worked in any kitchens, you're not allowed to enter.
Oh.
So I lived with my parents when I was at university, and I started messing around with eggs in the morning. And it was adding milk or cream and cooking them on high heat or low heat. And then I started chopping tomatoes differently to style the plate.
Wow.
It was an obsession. When other girls were buying fashion magazines, I was buying food magazines.
Oh wow. So you're self-taught.
Yes.
Wow, that is actually amazing. And now, like, I mean, Masterchef has put your name out there. Like, it has made you pop. So to speak. How was the experience? Please tell us how it felt to be on the show, and how did you take it on?
Masterchef completely changed my life because
Yeah.
it increased my profile. It sort of made people recognize the fact that I could cook. Because
Yeah.
before that, I was, blogging about food.
Yeah.
And I was that annoying person going to events, sort of saying, pick me, look at my blog, I can write, I can shoot, I can
Yeah,
style, I can
yeah.
do all the stuff. And Masterchef really made people take notice of that.
That's amazing.
The
yeah.
actual show was as stressful as it looks like on TV.
Is it?
It is. It is a very true reflection of what actually happens behind the scenes.
And they were hard on you guys for most of the shows, weren't they?
Yes, we started shooting the 3rd of January.
Yeah.
We got back just before Valentine's Day. I remember I went to this dinner. So it was 6 weeks, 6 to 7 days a week. You were up at 5 and you were sort of like moved around like cattle between all the different challenges.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I've got a question really. So the MasterChef judges, man.
Mhm.
Please tell me the truth. When the cameras go off, they finish that food, man.
I think
Because it's impossible. Like, you can't cook something that good and then they take a pie and like, no, fantastic. Like the texture and everything, I love it. And they just leave it there. Do they whip it all into your mouth?
the judges have a commitment to maintaining a specific physique.
Oh.
So they do tend to eat, obviously, because that's part of their job.
Uh-huh.
But that food that they taste has been lying there the whole day. So you'd get to sit at about 6 and
Wow.
then you would cook. We would break for lunch. They would do a tasting while all the food was hot. And then we'd go back in the afternoon to shoot the on-screen testing.
Oh, so they couldn't finish it off. It had been sitting there for eons.
The entire day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cut. Alright, so now in your new show, Girl Eat World, did I say that correctly?
Correct.
I keep saying Girl Eats World, and I think that's another type of show.
It is. Better than Go Eats Go. But
Hey! Inappropriate Thursdays. So, you went around traveling the world,
yes.
and how was that?
That was probably the most unglamorous thing I've ever done in my life.
Seriously? I
It
wouldn't
was
think
it was
that.
9 countries in 9 weeks. So you're literally like just running through the entire world.
Wow.
And I was eating probably like 6 times a day, weren't sleeping. Or not sleeping at the time I was supposed to because
Yeah.
of time zone changes.
Yeah.
We flew from Sydney to Lima, so you kind of went back in time, and it doesn't matter unless you get the shot. No one cares if you were asleep 5 seconds before that.
What?
Yeah, it was hard.
So it's not this glam life, oh, she's going all around the world or experiencing.
I wouldn't change one single second of it. It was entirely life-changing.
Yeah.
And difficult at the same time.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to shoot season 2.
Oh, you can't wait, or you can wait.
No, I can't wait. I'm gonna go now.
Oh,
Bags are packed.
that's amazing. That's dope. So you see, here at FCB, we pride ourselves in like creating some of South Africa's most loved brands, right? And a big part of this is actually going out and seeing South Africa. Have you got any local food destinations that you think no South African should ever go without going to check that place out, or a certain city in the country?
Well, Johannesburg was one of the cities that I got to taste my way through in the show.
Yeah.
And I had never eeten a smiley before.
A smiley?
Yeah,
Please
scorp.
explain what. Oh, hello. Oh, a scorp. I know what a scorp is. I do not.
No, I haven't.
Oh wow, the eye,
I didn't eat the eye, I ate its bottom lip because my blogger was like, oh, you gotta eat that. And I was very aware of the fact that it was lip. I felt like I'd been tonguing a sheep for a while. It was so awkward.
That is a new description of scorp for
Yeah,
me personally.
It is interesting.
Wow.
We also did a walking tour of Yeovil. And I
Oh,
got to
yeah.
eat food from the Cameroon and from the Ivory Coast. And I think you get to see a really great Pan-African view of Johannesburg.
That's amazing. And the rest of South Africa, are there any other places that do stick out to you?
Well,
say?
we have, I think for season 2, I'm hoping we get to shoot in Durban because I think everyone's seen Cape Town and we've seen all that before.
Yeah.
So I'd like to sort of cover a bit more of the Indian aspects of Durban and show how Indian people have sort of added to the South African culture.
That's dope. Please do that. Now, we loved what you said about, on your website, you said let me just quote you per se. He said, cooking is from the heart, not from a cookbook. But then, do you remember this saying? He had said this, that cooking should be from the heart and not from a cookbook. These are your words.
I think that's entirely correct because I don't really bake because I don't like people telling me what to do, and I feel like that recipe is giving me an exact way on how I should be doing things.
Exactly.
Cooking for me is a bit more relaxed. Like you can throw stuff into a pot and adjust it as you go along.
Okay.
With baking, if you mess something up, you'll only know at the very end.
But then does that mean that you would never write a cookbook or provide us with?
That is not what I said.
No. But I'm asking, with relation to what you just said, does that mean you don't think of yourself writing a book anytime soon?
I would definitely like to write a cookbook.
Yeah.
I think that I've got tons of cookbooks, obviously.
Yeah.
But I use them more as inspiration or guidelines according to what I would like to cook.
Great, yeah.
It's never that I'm sitting there measuring each little spoon that goes into a pot.
Yeah. Kamini, what do you think of planting?
Life is too short to live without pasta.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Yes. So now, Kamini, for you, what's the deal breaker meal that one needs to be able to cook in a relationship?
I feel like people need to stick to core competencies. Like if you can't cook, be able to either order in really well or have good taste in restaurants.
Okay.
And if all else fails, make sure you know the wine list.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a quick dash of this or that, right? Kellogg's first or milk first?
Kellogg's first.
Okay. Cauliflower rice or normal rice, guys? Is there cauliflower rice?
Cauliflower is the new trend ingredient. You can do pretty much anything with it.
Is there like cauliflower more white?
No, it's the dancing food. Cauliflower rice is actually really good.
Is it?
That, yeah.
What do they do? They infuse the actual vegetable into
They
the rice
just chop it
bran?
up into little rice sized
Oh,
pieces.
so it's just rice and cauliflower, not
It's a
cauliflower.
bit of a sham.
Oh wow. Okay, Gordon Ramsay or Benny?
Gordon Ramsay.
Why?
Because I met Gordon Ramsay. I went to one of his demos and I sat in the front row and I made really awkward eye contact with him. And then when I was getting my book signed, I told him my little Masterchef story and I got a kiss on the cheek and I was just like fangirling my life away. I nearly crashed my car when I was eating the food.
Wow, so he's your little foodie crush.
Also, I know Benny. So
Okay. Hey, slight brag. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna play. No, actually, before we actually get into that, please get excited about the game we're gonna play with you. Oh, love it. But we asked Kamini to, as creatives, we don't get enough time to be in the kitchen to make a lovely meal. We're time constrained, right? So we asked Kamini to please try and make a meal for the lazy creative, and this is what she brought back for us. Kamini, please explain what you have made and how I as Tabang can make it.
Firstly, what's your level of cooking?
What is the lowest?
Okay then. So this meal is perfect for you.
For me.
This is sort of a take on Sunday lunch.
Okay.
It's got a slice of roast beef.
Okay.
It's got a potato rossi and it's got creamy mushy peas in it.
Well, so when I hear stuff like roti, I feel like that's very
Rosti.
rusty. Oh, I thought it was a roti. Oh, as I said, the level is very low. So what's a rosti?
The rosti is grated, well these have been boiled before, but grated potato and you allow it to sort of fry off in a pan into a little patty.
Wow, potatoes become patties. This is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna try something out, one of them out.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I eat this?
You just put it in your face, that's all you do.
So, because like creatives, we don't want these. We just want to smash it into the face.
Oh,
Is
so
that-
you
is
like
that-
takeaways and street food, that's what I'm getting.
A score.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Hello. No.
I think the aim of the game is just to get a little piece of everything.
Of everything.
together.
Or can I get them separately and then bring it
You
back?
can do it however you'd like to do this. Just get a little piece of everything.
I have a problem with I don't know why, but I
Utensils.
always break the. I feel like
I don't think there's anything that's too pretty to not eat.
To not eat.
Yeah.
So
Just
isn't that a big
destroy
part?
it.
Destroy it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool, fam. Here we go. Oh man, look. Oh, damn it. Oh yes. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh yes. Like I said, guys, I have a relationship with this food thing. Oh, Mudim. Wow. That is amazing. That is, oh, and I can do this any day. I don't need special things.
No, you don't. A frying pan. Pot.
Because the crazy thing is that chefs always make this look like you don't have this in your kitchen. Like, look at this. I don't think I have
You
this.
have potatoes.
Yes.
That's potato.
Wow. Okay, cool. So right now we're gonna move into the guest game.
Right.
So, oh, sorry, could I just?
I was gonna say eating on TV means smaller. Next time.
You could have told me this before, though. I was here. I thought I was at a Chisanyama. Okay, cool. So now we're about to play the guest game with you today here at Breakfast FCB. And so as we said, we creatives don't have that much time to make food and stuff. So we have a weird plethora of food that we eat. And we're gonna want you to taste some of them and try and tell us if you know what it is. We're gonna blindfold you.
Okay.
Hey, can I have the honors? Oh, Kamini. I've been waiting for this. Oh, Kamini. Could I just hold this like this? Okay, so we've got 5 different types of meals that we have here in advertising.
I'm afraid. I'm fearing a bovril on Weet-Bix.
Oh, please try out the first one. I'll guide your hand to the promised land. There we go. There's a hand that
okay.
yeah. Oh, so yeah, it's very quick to eat.
That's disgusting. No, this is beer.
Hey, okay, so she got the first one right. Hello. Here we go. The hand is, yes, there we go.
Got it?
Got it. Is she peeking?
No, I'm smelling it.
Oh.
I don't know what the hell it is, but it's disgusting.
Well, for
Oh,
everyone.
that's tequila.
Okay, we're gonna give you one last one. No, I, she'll know that one. Oh, you guys just want me to drink mimosas, no?
I don't know what that is, but I feel like you guys are trying to poison me.
Well, you got 2 out of 3, Kamini. We're gonna give you a round of applause. So what that means is that for everyone you got right, you're gonna have a mimosa.
Thank you, I think.
I'm sorry, I just changed the rules around.
I see that.
So as you guys might know, here on Breakfast at FCB, we have a segment that has grown deeply into our hearts. It's a big one for us. It's called It's a Rap. And you know, in South Africa, we have a lot of influential rappers. And sometimes their lines, you know, we don't know what they mean. So the Breakfast Club has gone out and tried to decipher one of these lines and make it palatable, as so to speak, for you. This week, we have AKA. And our boy said she be lucky if she get McDonald's, man.
She be lucky if she get McDonald's, man.
Alright? Now, we wanted to know what this actually means. And this is what the Breakfast Club came back with.
Roses are red, violets are blue, but AKA is getting McDonald's for you. Let's find out how lucky South African ladies truly feel to get McDonald's. We're here with Samu, Samo, we'd like to know, would you feel lucky if a guy got you McDonald's? No. We're here with Creighton and we're going to ask her our question. Creighton, would you feel lucky if a man bought you McDonald's?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Nope.
So would you feel lucky if a guy bought you McDonald's?
No.
Would you feel lucky if a guy bought you McDonald's?
No.
Even if it was AKA?
Of course not.
No.
Hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, 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 no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no.
Well, AKA, I'm afraid you might be a little bit off the mark. But if you go to netflorist.co.za, you'll be sure to find a great gift that makes any lady feel lucky.
When it comes to food, are you picky? Like, do you feel like, no, your boyfriend should not bring you back McDonald's?
I would think that he hated me if he brought me McDonald's.
Someone please tell them to cancel that order. Right, cool. And I've been dying the whole interview to ask you this one question. So, Kamini, I just wanted to know, Kamini, is your car a Mini?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Oh well. I guess it fell to deaf ears. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Kamini. To see more of Kamini, please check her show, Girl Eat World.
Nice.
There we go. Every Thursday on SABC3 at 9 o'clock.
Correct.
Please guys, watch it. I mean,
Or on Netflix.
oh, so we can Netflix and chill.
No, we're gonna Netflix and watch.
Let's go. Oh, so also on Netflix, please check out the full series of Girl Eat World. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of yet another episode of Breakfast at FCB. I'm your host, Tippy Dang, and I am looking for a catchphrase.